Good morning, 9th class students. In previous class, I completed animal behavior. Once again, I repeat same topic. The behavior in animals. Animals behave in different ways in different situations. For example, they behave differently in different situations in our day-to-day life. When they feel hungry, they feel like in different way. When they require food, they behave in different way. So this means they behave in different ways in different situations. And also I explained four types of animal behavior, that is instinct, imprinting, imitation, conditioning. Instinct behavior is the behavior which will come by birth. Imitation means one organism copy another organism. Imprinting means misprinting formed in the brain. Conditioning means it is a type of response which differ with the natural ones. So these four types of behaviors which performed by animals. In this class, I will explain about human behavior. Humans also behave like animals. Humans also shows behavior like instinct, imitation, conditioning. But if you will observe in instinct behavior, the behavior which will come by birth known as instinct behavior. Examples of instinct behavior are reflex actions. Do you know? Reflexes are also a type of instinct behavior. When you will touch the hot object, we have to remove our hand from hot object is known as instinct behavior. No need to learn. And when bright light passes on your eyes, immediately our eyes will be closed. That is called instinct behavior. When you step on a sharp-edged object, we remove our leg immediately from sharp-edged object. That is also a instinct behavior. Instinct behavior which will come by but no need to learn. But if you love the human beings, we are so intelligent animals. We are. Why? Because that's why we can control our emotions. For example, sometimes we change our behavior. For example, if you will take, when you will feel hungry, we will take food material immediately. But good manners learned by you, which will tell by elders or your parents, you have to wait for some time. When all your relatives come and sit in dining table, what is your instinct behavior? You have to eat your food material when you feel hungry. But good manners learned by your parents tell that you have to wait for some time when all your relatives come and sit join with you. So means we have to change our behavior. Why? Because we are so intelligent animals. That is instinct behavior. Next one is imitation. Imitation means imitate others. For example, if you will take, we often imitate cricket stars and you often imitate cine stars. Okay, now like this. But sometimes this imitation also leads to cause some problems. For example, if you imitate the person who taking drugs, the person who smoking cigarettes, etc., that leads to cause several problems to you. If you imitate good things, that is benefit for you. But if you imitate the person who are doing bad activities like smoking cigarettes, taking drugs, that leads to cause some problems to you. So imitation, that is. Next one is conditioning. Conditioning means it is a type of response which differ with the natural ones known as conditioning. If you will observe, conditioning very useful for advertisement, advertisers. If you will take advertisers, will attract the people by showing the photographs of cinema heroes and cinema heroines to attract others. They are showing different items like face creams and etc. items to the people and attract the people by showing face creams and things along with the photographs of cine stars and etc. That is called conditioning. Conditioning means here some people does not wants to take such type of items. That's why the advertisers will condition, will show some pictures to you like cinema stars and cricket players etc. and they will mesmerize you to take items without any rejection. So that is called conditioning. Conditioning is a type of response which is differ with the natural ones. That is called conditioning. Conditioning is very useful for advertisements, advertisers, the people who will do advertisements to sell the products like face creams and cloths and etc. This is about conditioning. Now, up to here, we will learn three types of animal behaviors. One is instinct behavior, imitation and conditioning. Now, I will explain about tagging. Tagging is a way which is helpful to observe the behavior of birds while migration. While migration. This is a type of behavior. Tagging is a type of behavior which it is a method. Tagging is a method which helpful to observe the behavior of birds while migration. Do you know? Scientists will connect some devices to the bird's wings or legs. With the help of that device, they can identify the behavior of birds while migration. We know that the birds which migrate from one place to another place for nesting purpose, for making nest purpose and hatching purpose, they migrate from one place to another place. During that period of time, they migrate in different ways. So, this is the way, tagging is the way which helpful to observe the behavior of birds at the time of migration. They connect some devices to the bird's body. With the help of that device, they can identify, they can observe the behavior of animals, how they behave like that with the help of tagging. Do you know? Some scientists will spend more time. Some scientists also will spend months, days, months to identify the behavior of animals. But if you will observe, identification of human behavior is very difficult compared than animal behavior. Why? Because why observing of human behavior is difficult means we animals, social animals, very intelligent animals. That's why that means we have to change our behavior. If you observe, if anyone observing you means you have to change your behavior immediately. That's why observing of human behavior is very different than animal behavior. Animals, they don't know while observing time. That's why they behave by their own. But if you will observe human beings, we can find out they change their behavior when they think anyone observing from in their surroundings. So it is very difficult to identify the human behavior compared the animal behavior. So this is about three types of human behavior: instinct, imitation, conditioning and tagging. Now I will explain about the behavior of cockroach. Now I will explain about the behavior of cockroach. We know that cockroach belongs to a phylum known as Arthropoda. In this topic, I will explain about how cockroaches behave. For this, you have to take a empty wooden box or empty cardboard box. Now you have to separate the cardboard box into 4 chambers. Now you have to divide the cardboard box into 4 chambers. And if you will observe this, we can find out 4 chambers. In these 4 chambers, you have to keep a hole to entry of light in this. And you does not make any hole into the next chamber. And you also can make a hole into this chamber. Means this hole helpful to penetrate the light inside of the box. Now you have to take a moist cotton. Means you have to take some cotton. You have to dip the cotton in water. Now you have to keep the moist cotton. This is called moist cotton. Moist cotton into this chamber. And you have to does not keep anything in this chamber. Now you have to keep moist cotton into this is the first chamber, second chamber, third chamber and fourth chamber. And you have to keep moist cotton into the fourth chamber. See here, this is the moist cotton. The cotton which we dip in the water, that is called moist cotton. If you will observe this fourth chamber, we can find out in this chamber, first chamber we can find out light plus moisture. We created 4 conditions. In the first chamber we created light and moisture condition. In the second chamber we can find out dry and dark condition. Dark plus dry. Why? Because we does not make hole here. Means light does not enter into the second chamber. That's why the chamber will be dark and we does not kept cotton moisture. No? So the chamber will be dark and dry. In the third chamber we can find out dark means light plus dry. Light plus dry. Why? Because we make a hole. No? With the help of this hole, light penetrate into the third chamber. And we does not kept any moist cotton. No? So this is called we created in third chamber into light and dry. If you will observe in fourth chamber, we kept moisture cotton and here dry and dark will be. So this is called dark plus moisture. So we created 4 conditions in 4 chambers. In the first chamber, we can find out light plus moisture, and in the second chamber, we created dark and dry conditions. In the third chamber, we created light and dry condition. In the fourth chamber, we created dark and moisture condition. Now you have to take some cockroaches. Drop the cockroaches into the box. Drop the cockroaches into the box. Leave it for some time. After 15 minutes, after 13 to 15 minutes, and you can find out where more cockroaches will be present. If you will observe, after 15 minutes, we can find out more cockroaches found in fourth chamber. Why? Because they prefer to stay in dark and damp condition. Moisture means here wet condition, that is damp condition. If you will observe in your home, where we can find out more cockroaches, means all we know that more cockroaches will be present in kitchen and restroom, in bathrooms. Why? Because if you will observe in kitchen, we can find out dark condition, in the same time moisture condition. If you will observe in bathrooms also, we can find out dark conditions and moisture conditions. That's why they want to stay in dark and damp condition. Damp means here wet condition. Based on this activity, we concluded that cockroaches wants to prefer in dark and damp condition. Dark and damp means where light penetration is absent in that places, and where moisture, water content will be present, they want to prefer to stay in that places. Based on this activity, we concluded that the behavior cockroach is they want to stay in dark and damp condition. This is about cockroach behavior. In the next class, I will explain about some more topics in animal behavior. Thank you.